What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. Today I've got one from Scream Factory, and I'm sure if you have an even casual interest in horror, you're familiar with Scream Factory. They're an imprint of Shout Factory. They put out mostly super mainstream, like 80s, 90s horror, but they also have a lot of other stuff. They've restored some public domain stuff, and then they have a deal with IFC Midnight. So they have a pretty wide coverage of the genre, but it's mostly like super mainstream horror and sci-fi. Today I'm talking about 90s sleaze sci-fi horror Species, which I'm sure you've probably seen it. If not, it's most famous for Natasha Henstridge. It was her first movie. She's naked throughout a lot of it, but it's mostly topless and her ass, so it's not like it's graphic nudity or whatnot. But anyway, in the movie, Natasha Henstridge plays a human-alien hybrid who is the result of I guess the government sent out a transmission of some information about us in an effort to contact aliens. Aliens contacted us back with information on their DNA and how to splice our DNA into it, and these idiots did it, and the result was this chick who wants to fuck everything she sees and then immediately slaughter it after because she really wants to have a baby. The movie is fun. It hasn't aged that well. I've seen it probably a dozen times though, so maybe just the newness has worn off, but it seems a little bit slow now watching it being a little bit older, but it's still really fun. There's like a pretty eclectic, colorful group of people that are tracking her that includes like Forrest Whitaker, Marg Helgenberger, Ben Kingsley, Michael Madsen, and Forrest Whitaker plays an empath, which is actually a pretty cool kind of role for this. So he's like feeling what she feels, and it's just really interesting. It's not like a mercenary group. It's like it's just interesting. Normally it would just be like a bunch of people with guns hunting her down, but in this they actually chose like some pretty interesting character types to go after her. Anyway, the movie is just them trying to find her basically, and her trying to fuck everything that she sees. The movie has a lot of sci-fi. It has some horror. I can tell you that the special effects have not aged well. Holy shit. Like, I thought, like, the Avengers looked bad. This, which was, like, a super big budget, but still. This looks really bad, especially in the new 4K scan from Scream Factory. It looks like a PS2 cutscene, to be honest. Yeah, so there's still some practical effects. Most of it, though, unfortunately, is CGI. But the movie has like a super B-movie vibe to it, like creature feature, unintentional humor kind of stuff. So the bad special effects kind of play into that to an extent. Like I said, the only real nudity is from Natasha Henstridge, but she's naked a lot. Mark Helgenberger is naked. The blood is mostly CGI, but it still has some interesting parts. It has like the most savage French kiss in the history of cinema. The alien design is kind of neat, but again, it looks like a mini boss in a PS2 game. Another cool part that I like is that once she goes full like alien, she gets these gigantic nipples, and then these tentacles can fire out of her nipples. I thought that was kind of cool. I guess in the end, like, I remember this being a lot more fun than it was when I revisited it this time, but it's still good. It's just, it kind of drags for a movie like this to be like, you know, almost 2 hours long. It doesn't feel like there's enough worthwhile entertaining stuff to get it there. I feel like there's a couple scenes in the middle where we get to know the people in the crew, like of the experts that are chasing her down. There's just a little bit too much, and it doesn't really add that much to the movie. Even so, like, I still think it's a fun movie, and if you're a fan of sci-fi horror like Femme Fatales or just seeing Natasha Henstridge's incredible body completely naked, this is a good movie to check out. Scream Factory's disc has a brand new 4K scan, and it is packed with extras, commentaries, interviews, looks at how the special effects were done. Just amazing stuff. It's completely packed with stuff. But the slipcover, oh my god. Look at this artwork. That is garbage. Oh my god, I hate it. It looks like a coloring book done by like a 7-year-old. I hate the Scream Factory alternate art. I mean, the poster isn't that great. I prefer the one that looks like that, but it has Natasha Henstridge visible. I think that's the best, like, poster artwork for this movie. This is awful. I wish... I hate it. Absolutely hate it. I hate it. I mean, that's awful. I would not want to see that movie. And it sucks that this is what people see on the shelf when they go to see Species, not like the original, you know, cool artwork. So anyway, I hate most of the Scream Factory commissioned art. I think it looks like something a child did. I think it looks like Where's Waldo. I just absolutely hate it. But the movie Species is fun. Good B-movie sci-fi horror vibe. Good nudity. Terrible special effects. If you're interested, check it out. And if you are going to check it out, definitely try to check it out through the Scream Factory release. Just avert your eyes from this awful artwork, because the movie looks great in that new 4K scan. So check it out. That's my review of Species. Hopefully you liked the video, and hopefully I'll see you soon.